Verse 2. O Lord, are you not the Lord of bliss, freedom from pain, and yoga, who intends the good and speaks the good to all, and does things as divine sport, Leela? That good of ceasing from all external attachments and losing myself within in thee, instruct me, O Lord Muruga, O Lord of Devaloga. Detailed commentary. Murugan is the divine essence of God, the Absolute. Muruga, you are the Lord of the 6 attributes. Pray tell me that good of freedom from attachment and egoism. It is not the traditional 6 attributes of the Lord denoted by the term Bhagavan that the saint attributes to the Lord, but a set of quite different ones. What are these? God is bliss, He is happiness, He is joy. Bliss is Satchit Ananda. It is the Ananda of the consciousness of unlimited existence. God is infinite existence, identical with absolute consciousness. Because of this, He is Ananda. It is self-bliss and not the happiness derived from something other than itself. We are also sometimes happy and joyful, but our happiness is mixed with pain. Even when we are happy over something, something else torments us from within. Also, our happiness soon passes away, giving place to pain and bereavement. But God is not so. Hence, to clarify this, as it were, in the second attribute, He is said to be free from pain also. And what is this happiness and freedom from pain due to? He is the Lord of Yoga, always in a state of yoga or union with everything. He is at one with all things and everywhere, inseparable from anything. Nothing is separate from Him or outside Him. Hence, there is no pain for Him, pain being caused by separation from beloved objects or non-attainment of love objects, which questions does not arise in the case of God. He is in yoga with all things. Now what does it matter to us if God is bliss, free from pain and everywhere? He is not merely these, He is the Lord of yoga too. He always intends our good. He is our well-wisher, and so He speaks what is good for us, for which Arunagirinadhar offers prayer. The Lord comes as our Guru and gives us Ubadesam. We, in our ignorance, do not know what is good for us, and often pray for those things which will bring us our own destruction. The Lord intends our good, speaks what is good, and also does what is good for us. He appears as this vast creation through His sportful Leela and provides the needed field for the jivas to have various experiences, and then He releases them from His Maya by an act of grace. Thus the Lord is bliss, freedom from pain, and yoga. This is His essential nature, and He is in Himself. The Lord is also good intending, good speaking, and good doing. This is what He is in relation to us. He appears as this vast creation, comes as our Guru, gives us Ubadesam, reveals Himself to us, and absorbs us into Himself. He now appears as the cosmos, etc., is a wonder, and we can only say that it is His Leela, or divine sport, or Vinodam, or diversion. Thus, the blissful and painless Lord of Yoga intends, speaks, and does what is good for us. Arupade Vidu, the 6 abodes of Murugan. Among the innumerable places of worship of Lord Muruga, 6 are foremost and are called Arupade Vidu. These are Tiruparanakundram, 3 miles from Madurai; Tiruchendur, down south on the seashore; Tiruavankudi, or Parani, near Dindugal; Tiruveragam, or Swamimale, near Kumbakonam; Kundrathoradal, or Tiruttani, near Aroganam; and Paramudirtole, near Madurai. The 6 attributes of the Lord are said to denote the 6 places of worship. Further, these 6 places are also said to represent the 6 chakras or plexus in the body, which means that Subramanya is the Lord of the 6 chakras. Again, Lord Shanmuga is the Lord with 6 faces, and each face confers on his devotees each attribute mentioned in this verse. It does not, however, mean that the 6 faces are independent of each other or act separately. O Lord, are you not the Lord of these 6 attributes? Yes. Therefore tell me the good. And what is that good? It is a twofold blessedness, that of ceasing from everything of the world and also losing oneself in God. This is the good, says the saint. How to lose oneself from the world. All things should cease is the first state of blessedness. There are hundreds and hundreds of things in the world. Can we put an end to them all? Is it possible? No. Then how do we cease from them? The only way is to withdraw ourselves from them. Hence, the first step in yoga is yama or self-restraint, constituting ahimsa or non-injury, satya or truthfulness, brahmacharya or all-round sense control, asteya or non-covetousness, and aparigraha, non-acceptance of those things that are not necessary for one's bare existence. When a total sense control is effected, which implies also control of mind, what remains is the ego principle or the I. This should also be lost. But where? The ego is the universal asserting itself in a particular, just as the crest of the wave is the sea water rising in a particular place. As the wave crest sinks into the ocean, the I consciousness loses itself in God consciousness. Thus, all ceasing and mind losing covers the entire course of sadhana, that of withdrawal from externality and absorption in God, which is the good, says Arunagirinadhar. One may wrongly construe that ceasing from all external activity and losing oneself may mean a negative state of sleep, swoon, or void, wherein also these are absent. No, says the saint, that state is, therefore, emphasized as good. Sleep, swoon, etc. are states not good, because they do not lead one to union with God, but revert one to the same miserable condition in which one was before going to these states. So it is absorption in God and not going to sleep, etc., that is indicated. The only good is God. All others which we consider as good are only goods. Therefore, losing oneself in God is good, not losing oneself in the world, because the world is a source of pain and misery, and God is the source of bliss, yoga, and freedom from pain. Saints, God's representatives on earth. When one attains this good, he becomes a saint, and saints also possess the 6 attributes of God mentioned in the verse. They are ever blissful, they are always free from pain, and ever absorbed in yoga. They are intent upon the good of the world and speak to people what is good to them. They do good to them in various ways, as participants of the divine Leela. This is so because saints are representatives of God on earth. In and through them, God works here.